Rare Music exclusive.
I grew up like a savage.
Shit just don't move me like that. It don't bother me.
We talked about a lot of that too, but I want to say something we overlooked that we talked about off camera. Out of all this shit, ups and downs, all this shit, no matter what happened, you accomplished a dream as far as being a rapper, a real rapper, going platinum, coming up out of East Oakland. But one thing you did that we all aspire to do is you actually bought your mama house.
Yeah, that was the first
She
thing.
living it now.
Yep, first thing I did.
That's like athlete shit.
Yep.
Rappers didn't even get as much money as they do now, but you did that.
Yep.
That's like some real nigga, I grew up with my mama, nigga. I'm really, look out first.
I've heard niggas say that, and like other artists.
Yeah.
Wherever they was from, whoever it was.
Yeah.
And looked like, was reading on them, and it wasn't true.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It wasn't true.
Yeah.
I did that.
And a great investment because the way shit costs where we from. You know what I'm saying?
I bought that house was like $275.
Damn.
1.6 now.
You feel me? You feel me?
And when the shit's open, started getting gentrified and everything.
Yeah.
I told my mama, never sell.
Hold on to that.
Hold on to that.
You know, that's like in our shit, that's like grandfather shit.
Yeah.
Like grandpa.
Yeah.
Really. But as you get enough age.
Our people don't have that, man.
Man.
Our people don't have, and you see what they doing now.
Right.
Black Rock and all,
right.
they all buying up all
right.
the homes.
Right.
They don't want us. They don't, see, this is not a black thing, this is not a white thing, this is not a race thing at all. Mm-hmm. When it comes to the elite, nigga, all of us gotta go. All of us gotta go. They're not giving a fuck about none of us.
The ruling class, they don't give a fuck.
Nope. They turning all our little boys gay. Turning the little girls into men. Mm-hmm. What the fuck is going on, man?
Reversal.
Niggas better start looking out the window, man.
But because you so sharp like that, bruh, and that's why, like, no matter what, again, you gonna go through what you gonna go through with your brother, but because you have those values, because you know those things, because you are fucking Numbskull, the legend, we need not for shit like this to be going on with your name. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, true.
We need you to be able to say all that shit you just said to me to a young nigga. You gonna say, for real, you went platinum?
Right. And I
like, yeah, nigga,
I have niggas like that.
Yeah, nigga, no rapper went platinum last year, but
right.
Drizzy.
Right.
Yeah, nigga, I got one of those. Like, yeah, nigga, my shit was on the charts above who? Michael Jackson. Who else was on there? Pac?
Biggie, Pac,
like,
Janet Jackson.
Janet, and you number one?
Number one. Looney's number one. Michael Jackson is number two. Michael Jackson. I had the jacket, nigga.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
Grew up with that man. The idol.
My point of saying all that is because you are someone that somebody can. Niggas could talk till they blue in the face. You did it.
Right.
Nigga, you are an expert. You did it. People around the world will pay you whatever for who you are. People around the world listen to the Loonies like it came out yesterday.
Right.
The way people rediscover Led Zeppelin in college and shit, like they rediscover the Loonies. I don't know where my daughter learned I Got Five on it.
Right.
I never played that shit for her.
Bro, I got youngsters. I'm talking about youngsters 7, 8, 9 years old.
Yeah.
That know that fucking song.
Come on, man.
They know that song, man.
Come on, man. And the magic in that song was two brothers.
Right.
That was the magic in that song. You wouldn't have made that song with other
I know
people.
what that song is.
Yeah.
I know what it means to other people. I know how that song has changed people's lives, man. Why would I ever fuck that off? The legacy of that song, the legacy of the Loonies, why would I ever fuck that off?
Yeah, I feel you.
Bro, one thing, and let me tell y'all, this for everybody watching this shit and listening, man. When that nigga say it was none missing shows and all that shit, man, that nigga is talking about himself. He's putting me as the dude for those stories. It wasn't me. He say promoters and shit that don't want to fuck with them. Name one promoter or bring any promoter forward to say that Numb was the fuck up. You'll never find one. You'll never hear any nigga say Numb burned his bridges or anything. I always been solid. Believe that. That's that nigga talking about his fucking self.
So you never was the nigga. It wasn't the payroll niggas that was fucking shit up.
No, man. Never.
So you was professional.
My niggas right there, man.
Yeah.
Them niggas tell you, they never fucked up nothing.
Yeah.
Them niggas came to the shows I asked them to come to. We kicked it, we did our thing, got on the, performed in the whole 9. And we got up out, man. We was town niggas. We still town niggas.
Still town niggas.
We wanted to be in the town. We get off stage and we go hit the streets. That's how it was.
I gotta say this too. Because your niggas here, because that's something that you created, payroll.
For life.
Shout out Payroll Nevin here. Shout out Curso.
Yeah. J Mill, my nigga, man, I call him J Mill. That nigga, when I was going on tour and all that shit, and I really couldn't do nothing with the payroll, Jay stepped in. Love him for that. Stepped in and gave them niggas an outlet, man.
He did.
Love him for that.
He did.
You know what I mean?
We
fell out. We all fell out.
Yeah,
we all fell out. Bullshit, you know what I mean? Me not understanding that them dudes really was looking up for me to help. You know what I mean? But my mind ain't there.
So when we talk about this, almost I got to look at it as a DU family tree.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you got this family tree, Digital Underground. Shout out Money B, friend of the show, my nigga. He just was on Drink Champs.
Mm-hmm.
And you got this Digital Underground family tree, and here is Raw Fusion, Shock G,
Money B. He got his solo shit too.
Mm-hmm. Tupac.
Yeah.
You have the Loonies.
Mm-hmm. Shock had the Loonies tatted on him. You know what I mean? That's how much that nigga loved. Shock was one of my best friends. Yeah, anybody tell you that. That's my nigga. I talked to him 2 days before he died.
Man,
I mean,
rest in peace, Shock G,
man,
the motherfucking legend, man.
My nigga right there, man.
The one of the most creative, the George Clinton of hip hop.
For real.
You
Motherfuckers ask me why he didn't go to the funeral. I didn't need to go to the funeral. My nigga right here with me.
Yeah.
I don't need to go over there. For what?
Yeah.
My nigga right here.
Yeah.
Forever.
Yeah. And under you guys came some more guys that unfortunately, because what we talked about earlier, the rigmarole, the rap business, Payroll album was cut short and bootleg. Urban Underground classic.
Right.
Underground like dead people.
Yep.
I said underground classic.
For sure.
That's cliche. Underground like dead people. But Yuck did his thing with the regime, but I'm saying all of this shit still supposed to be flowing. Oh, and not to mention, you guys are part of Two Trees, also the Dangerous. You know what I'm saying? Because essentially, had that worked out, that's what I'm saying, bruh. We got to get over this Oakland shit. Like, I'm gonna start with Oakland. I'm saying Bay Area,
way bigger than what it is.
I'm saying Bay Area, but nigga, like the business been bad from the rip. You know, Short just said after CNH came on my podcast, he went to another podcast and gave CNH all the props in the world and said, you know what? A lot of that shit he said is true, man. You know what I'm saying?
Short, he could have been in the position to be Puffy or Suge.
Yeah.
He could have been in that position. But all of us didn't know what the fuck was.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
How do we put that pressure on Short when the business
And remember,
came from Ted?
Right.
The business
and
came
we was just
from
talking
Dean.
earlier about how Oakland niggas responded to each other. It couldn't work because we didn't know how to do that.
If y'all would have had the business with Bruce, something wouldn't have been right.
Right.
It's just Oakland shit.
Right.
Why would I mean, Banks had to come from up under that too shit. Bruce died. Yeah. Banks had to find his way with Short.
Yeah.
But like everybody was, you know what I'm saying? Like think of the groups that was on the Dangerous. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just huge. But I'm just saying, as far as Oakland business, this is the hip hop story.
Yeah.
I don't know too many groups that wasn't disgruntled.
I know. That's
Crews,
real.
rather.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so when I say that, I say none of us have been educated. So what I do is typically I talk about executives. If you had to give one before we get you out of here, do you have a favorite executive from here? Because essentially I believe that's something that we need to correct in the
From
future.
here?
Yeah.
From the Bay?
We need management. We need executives. We need A&Rs. We never had, because we were so independent. It was like, I'm the nigga with the money. Let's get in the lab. So who was your favorite that you ran into?
All right, there's one person. He kind of does a lot of things for Digital Underground. He was the man behind Shock and all that. Not talent-wise or money-wise, nothing like that, but he kept Shock shit straight.
Okay.
His name is Atron Gregory.
Atron Gregory. Shout out to Atron.
Atron is a good dude. He knows the industry. He knows his way around shit. He's genuinely a good dude. I would love to see him be the person that brings the shit together. You know what I mean? I gotta
get him because guess what? Everybody said it. You seeing? I mean, Money Beat. Everybody said it.
Yep.
He the nigga.
Yep.
They said,
Atron the man.
nigga.
Atron the man. And
Yeah.
he genuinely loves what he does for people.
Yeah.
You can't find nobody better than that.
That's dope. I mean,
know?
We're gonna figure that shit out, man, because we need to pull that. Like, even if you didn't want to be involved so much, I just believe you deserve an executive hat. We living in the future.
Appreciate
right
that.
now, you could be at home on your computer just advising.
Yeah,
I mean, you deserve an executive position.
I do that.
Yeah.
I just don't do it for a business because it's just something in me, bro.
Yeah,
I just don't. I don't. If I know I can help you, I'm not trying to get no money from you, nigga. You trying to make it.
Right.
You trying to get out there. You trying to get your dough.
Right.
So if I can help you, I'm gonna help you, and I'm not asking you for shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Everybody say that about you, though. Everybody say you just.
I've always been like
just how
that,
you
man.
been. So, I'm gonna let you get out of here, man. Before we go, man, any future project you got with the album that you done? Do we got a name?
I think I'm gonna call it the opposite of poverty.
The opposite of poverty.
That's what I think I'm gonna call it.
Okay.
Cause when we was coming up, we wanted to be the opposite of poverty, and that defines everything that the Loonies are actually. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
If you gave your, I want to get a top 5 from you.
Artists,
Bay Area.
Bay Area?
In your opinion.
As rappers.
Albums. I won't even do rappers because I don't want nobody to take it personal, but shit that just impacted you.
Born to Mac.
Born to Mac.
For sure. Spice One album for sure.
Okay.
415 album.
Okay.
Drew Down on the Loonies.
Ooh, that 5. So hard, nigga.
Yeah.
That 5.
That was
5 ridiculous, nigga.
Yep.
Nigga, that 5 is I couldn't just throw nothing else. You know what I mean? Like,
and then you got to give me 6 because Digital, man, my niggas.
Digital,
you know what I mean?
Digital, man.
Niggas had the best show in the industry. It was them and Public Enemy, the 2 best shows in history in rap music.
In the history.
Yep. When you go out, I traveled with Shock for 5 years. I traveled with DU for 5 years.
Okay.
This was me and Yuck wasn't, you know.
Okay.
Them niggas show it's intricate, man. I'm talking about it's thought about.
Yeah.
Nigga, from the beginning of the tour to the end of the tour.
Yeah.
The last show, we still doing shit. We still coming up with new shit.
New shit.
Man.
New shit.
That boy got on the Apollo. They put on brown bags on their heads.
Yeah.
And they came on as the brown bags. And the crowd booing the fuck out of them.
Yeah.
Then they take the bags off. Kiss me that I...
Wow.
Oh my God.
And
Who
you know
thinks
what?
of shit like that?
That's dope.
Shock G did,
Shock
nigga.
G.
I'm just trying to stay racked up like you.
Put an 8 in a 1 and do magic. Tryna stretch hair on like elastic. Eco-friendly drug dealer, I don't waste no plastic. Use all 4 corners of that baggie. All I ever wanted was a bankroll. So I pull up on Champ before the bank close. Say no to stank hoes and stank clothes. No paramedic pimpin', nigga, we don't save hoes. Yeah, rest in peace to Lil' M. My